1:49 in the morning. I decided to do this randomly just now, but it's about books. I know, huge book nerd, lover, whatever you want to call me. I just finished the second book in a vampire series, nonetheless. Kind of a huge geek about picking those up. Like, I'm not totally into those, oh, sparkly dreamy vampire guys, but just the exhilarating moments, uh, those adult moments that you mainly just get in books from a big library store. Getting these from school. They have those moments. Hold on, let me grab it. Blue Bloods. It seems weird and crazy and creepy, but it's pretty good. The second book is Masquerade, which I just finished. Not going to move on to the third book yet, but eventually I will. Um, Another one that I read, that I finished, which is great. It came out in a movie, so if you want to wait for all the movies to come out, and blah blah blah, whatever, which are totally downsizing the book, is um, it's Vampire Academy. It's totally amazing. It's off the hook. Totally those moments. Wow. Okay, dog. It's just a wow moment. Something to crinkle your toes and or your nose, whatever. Um, One of my favorite ghost books. I'm totally into those ones as well. Some odd reason. I I can't handle any other type of book. It has to be fictional. And it has to be have romance in it. Some type of romance. Okay, dog, stop licking my fingers. But one of my favorite ghost ones that I read 3 different times, maybe 5. Stop it. Was Here Comes Hell. No, it was Wait Till Helen Comes. Oh, it's so fantastic. It is a lower reading level, of course, because I'm only a freshman in high school. I have yet to open my mind to a lot more expansive things. I have begun the Divergent series, um, but I my school doesn't have all the books, and oh god, I was dying to read that. Just dying to finish that series, but I can't because I don't have the means to. Well, anyways, there's a ton of books I've read. Blood Witch. Oh, that is a good one. Um, I know I've read this one that was more of a religious book that my grandmother handed me a couple summers ago. That was of this, basically a prostitute, um, wanting, and this guy who fell in love with her. And of course she was being beaten and all this. One day when she was being severely beaten because she asked to get her money so she could leave, she was beaten and a doctor was called in and he was there. He had enough money and he proposed and she accepted right then and there when they found her. And she was taken to his little farmhouse. She had run away 2 different times. The third time that she ran away, he didn't go fetch her. He didn't ask anyone to go find her. He sat at his house. He worked and slaved for such a long time waiting for her to come back. Not until years and years afterward did he accidentally come upon finding her. Or no, it was not him. It was um, someone else living on his land that he had lent it out to, that had found her and brought her back, much out of her curiosity. But that was okay. That was pretty detailed. Memory. Another another great book series is Fallen. If you're really into one of those kind of heart-wrenching series, that's a pretty good one. It's again more religious, but it doesn't like pry into your head full of religious nutcase stuff. It's it's basically all about religion, but uh, I'm pretty sure if you're a Christian and you're really into books, this one might appeal to you because it has the fall, where Lucifer, who was in the book, the first archangel, the one right next to God's seat, so high up in power and everything. When he fell, there was a lot of undecided, a lot of followers and things like that. And it's basically a love story between two of the fallen. One that is damned to never, to always go through and die at 17 years old. And this other one, a guy of course, in this, his name is Dylan. He is her love. Those two chose love over anything else. Over between choosing from Lucifer and God, heaven or hell. And Dylan, no, it's not Dylan, it's Daniel. Oh, okay. Well, Daniel, he searches for her countless times. He even tries to avoid her eventually, but it doesn't work. But there's a loophole in this book. And oh my gosh, you want to read it. You totally want to read this book. It's awesome. Um, if you can, get to your Billings Public Library. It has probably the most interesting books you'll ever read. But I remember this book that I didn't finish, but it was pretty good actually. Some of the it was split up into random sub stories, and it was one that always stuck out to me. It, it never left my mind. It was really weird, but it was that this guy concerned was kind of taken over with this cancer, and he had to kill people with it in order to feel relief. And it was like a black blood that if he didn't relieve himself of it, which usually meant having sex with someone, male or female, chickens, I think even, I don't know. I don't know how all those chickens died in the field. But this guy basically had to have yeah, sex with a person, and it would kill them. It would go out from his body and kill them. Not eventually at that climaxing point, but just whenever during that time. And their body just wreathed in on the bed, and they died like almost like all their blood, it seemed like, was replaced with that black liquid. But only he could. Oh wait, no. He didn't have to just have sex. All he really had to do was touch them. And it would slowly infiltrate their body, their system, and it would kill them. Horrifying, magnificent book. Yeah, I'm kind of Murr. What would you like, Black Dog? Sorry, she's annoying. Attention seeker. But anyways, those books I mentioned, check them out. They're so awesome. Really, yeah, I'm just really into romance and that type of thing. You should definitely check out those books. They are to die for. Well, since I've already taken about 10 minutes of your time, I'm gonna let you go. Bye.